Burlin Nickerson and Trevor Schofield. And I think they're shopping 9 inches round, 10 inches round top rod?
It's actually 10 inches around at the top here, so it's a little bit longer when they get on their top board, so they'll be taking lots of time on their first board, making sure their second pocket is done well.
Now, Trevor Schofield's one of those guys who was born and raised in the Maritimes, went out west, spent a little bit of time out there, continued with Lumberjack Sports, always back in the Maritimes.
Yeah, both these young fellows at the family rearing time, so of course they each have 3 kids and they travel around, bring the families with them. Both in good shape though as they get set to go here, making their second notch.
A little bit of a questionable notch there for Burlin Nickerson on the first one. You can see he left a little bit of wood chips in the bottom of his pocket there, and his board is sagging as a result of that.
Oh, and a little bit of trouble here, though. Burlin's gone nice and deep here on the outside of his pole, so it'll be fine. You can see Trevor here, he's getting into some punky wood on the inside of his log, so he's got to go a little bit deeper to make sure that board's going to hold him when he gets up to the top.
Good, clean, comfortable board for Burlin Nickerson. Looks like a pretty good board there for Trevor as he gets on his second board. Both guys are into the wood up top.
So it's going to be an axe race here to the finish as they get into their log. Oh, and look at that. Burlin Nickerson opens up to a big knot here in the face of his log.
He's got to go really wide to punch that out. It's probably going to slow him down a little bit, and it works in the mind a little bit as well, doesn't it?
Typically, you have in your mind how you're going to work your pattern, and then, of course, you open up to a knot, and, of course, you're thinking on the fly here. Where am I going to put my next few swings? Can I punch that knot out of there? And, of course, he's done a good job that the knot was in the middle of his log is actually a good thing because he can actually chop around it.
Good clean lines there by Trevor Schofield. He's in pretty good shape as well. You can see him picking up the pace, but it's Nickerson that turns first on the backside. He takes one chip out. Now he's putting some drivers in.
He's not as comfortable on his backside here, swinging ambidextrous, but Trevor cleaning out that firewood, which is exactly what you got to do. Is Burlin Nickerson is driving it off here, and he's going to set the time to beat in the springboard with a time of 1 minute 25.3.